Hello everyone and welcome back to Skyrim. Last time we found these Thalmor dossiers. One on Ulfric Stormcloak, one on Delphine, and one on the current status. So I'll read the one on Ulfric Stormcloak first. Status, I mispronounced that, I'm sorry about that. Asset, uncooperative, dormant, emissary level approval. Description: Jarl of Windhelm, leader of the Stormcloak Rebellion, Imperial Legion veteran. Background: Ulfric first came to our attention during the First War against the Empire, when he was taken as a prisoner of war during the campaign for the White Gold Tower. Under interrogation, we learned of his potential value, son of the Jarl of Windhelm. And he was assigned as an asset to the interrogator, who is now First Emissary Elanwen. He was made to believe information obtained during his interrogation was crucial in the capture of the Imperial City. The city had in fact fallen before he had broken, and then allowed to escape. After the war, contact was established, and he has proven his worth as an asset. The so-called Markarth incident was particularly valuable from the point of view of our strategic goals in Skyrim, although it resulted in Ulfric becoming generally uncooperative to direct contact. Operational notes: direct contact remains a possibility under extreme circumstances, but in general the asset should be considered dormant. As long as the civil war proceeds in this current indecisive fashion, we should remain hands-off. The incident at Helgen is an example where an exception had to be made. Obviously Ulfric's death would have dramatically increased the chance of an Imperial victory and thus harmed our overall position in Skyrim. Note: the coincidental intervention of the dragon at Helgen is still under scrutiny. The obvious conclusion is that whoever is behind the dragons also has an interest in the continuation of the war, but we should not assume therefore that their goals are aligned with our own. A Stormcloak victory is also to be avoided, however, so even indirect aid to the Stormcloaks must be carefully managed. Alright, so I guess that tells you quite a lot about how the Thalmor think. Delphine. Status active, capture or kill, high priority, emissary level approval. Description: female, Breton, mid-50s. Background: Delphine was a high-priority target during the First War, for both operational and political reasons. She was directly involved in several of the most damaging operations carried out by the Blades within the Dominion. She had been identified and was slated for the initial purge, but by bad luck was recalled to Cyrodiil just before the outbreak of hostilities. During the war she evaded 3 attempts on her life, in one case killing an entire assassination team. Since then, we have only indirect evidence of her movements, as she has proven extremely alert to our surveillance. She should be considered very dangerous, and no move against her should be made without overwhelming force and the most careful preparation. Operational notes: she is believed to still be working actively against us within Skyrim, although we have no location on her. Assumed to be working alone, as no other Blades are known to be active in Skyrim, and she has in the past avoided contact with other fugitive Blades for her own security. One of the reasons she has so far evaded elimination. Her continued existence is an affront to all of us. Any information on her whereabouts or activities should be immediately forwarded to the third emissary. Alright, so apparently Delphine kinda is outsmarting them. Yes, now current status. First Emissary Elanwen. We anticipate a breakthrough in our efforts to uncover the party or power behind the dragon restoration phenomenon. I found that a difficult word, by the way. An informant has identified a possible lead, whom we have brought back to the embassy for full interrogation. Subject is obstinate, but by all indications is holding back the information we seek. I have authorized intermediate manual uncoiling. I do not expect more will be necessary unless you feel time presses. I know you prefer to be present for the final questioning. I will inform you immediately when the subject is fully receptive. 2 days should tell the tale. In the meantime, if you wish to audit our technique, your expertise is welcome as always. I have placed the prisoner in the cell closest to your office stairs for your convenience. Rulandil, 3rd Emissary, I guess. Alright, so they've captured someone who they think has information, and they're torturing him. Which isn't nice. Okay, so now let's see if we can find that person. But first, should have gone in sneaking. else? The sneaking cursor tells me no one else is looking for me, which is a good sign. Alright, so who do we have here? That's the guy that we're interrogating. This one's empty. Is that the serving maid? It is. Okay, we can free her then, I guess. Probably. But first, we'll need to do the quest. It's more important than a serving woman. Thalmor dossier Esbern. So this is quite clearly a torture chamber. If you're gonna make constipated noises all the time, well, please don't. There's no point in killing someone if it's not to my advantage. Alright, let's read this. Status fugitive, capture only, highest priority, emissary level approval. Description: male Nord, late 70s. Background: Esbern was one of the Blade's loremasters prior to the First War against the Empire. He was not a field agent, but is now believed to have been behind some of the most damaging operations carried out by the Blades during the pre-war years, including the Falinesti incident and the breach of the Blue River prison. His file had remained dormant for many years. An inexcusable error on the part of my predecessor, who has been recalled to Eleanor for punishment and re-education, in the erroneous belief that he was unlikely to pose a threat due to his advanced age and lack of field experience. A salutary reminder to all operational levels that no Blades agent should be considered low priority for any reason. All are to be found and justice exacted upon them. Operational notes. As we are still in the dark as to the cause and meaning of the return of the dragons, I have made capturing Esbern our top priority, as he is known to be one of the experts in the dragon lore of the Blades. Regrettably, we have yet to match their expertise on the subject of dragons, which was derived from the Akaviri origins and is still far superior to our own, which remains largely theoretical. The archives of Cloudruler Temple, which is believed to have been the primary repository of the oldest Blade lore, were largely destroyed during the siege, and although great effort has been made to reconstruct what was lost, it now appears that most of the records related to dragons were either removed or destroyed prior to our attack. Thus, Esbern remains our best opportunity to learn how and why the dragons have returned. It cannot be ruled out that the Blades themselves are somehow connected to the dragon's return. We have recently obtained solid information that Esbern is still alive and hiding somewhere in Riften. Interrogation of a possible eyewitness is ongoing. We must proceed carefully to avoid Esbern becoming alerted to his danger. If he is indeed in Riften, he must not be given an opportunity to flee. Okay, so let's open this door, and I don't want to pickpocket the guy. I want to talk to Etienne Rarnes.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm dead
traitor.
already.
Move. Slowly.
Is someone there?
So... Oh... They're trying to kill Melbourne?
Victory is yours. I submit.
Oh well, I was too slow. Well, he died for the greater good. I think I could have saved him, but... It's too late now. Okay, they've got the trapdoor key, which is nice. I would have liked to save everyone, but I'm not gonna reload the save for that. But now let's go back to talking to Etienne Rarnes.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
I'm not here to torture you.
What? Who? What do you want then?
No time to explain, let's get out of here.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere.
Go ahead, I'm not done here.
No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out.
Of course I'll make it out. Don't worry about me. What's in here? Lots of gold. I'll take it. Alright, now, poor Brelas.
What did you tell him? Why did you do this to me?
Come on, you'd better get out of here.
Oh, thank you. I don't understand what's happening. I can't stay here. What will I do now?
Okay, so are you coming? Yes? No? I mean, I've got the key, so I'll fight you out of here. No problem. It's the least I can do, considering. Okay, she's following. Well, she's not following, she's coming out as well. I guess I'll switch to steel now.
Someone there?
But don't try to fist punch like a troll. Am I not? Yes, I'm hitting him now. Well, so much for that. I'm sorry. I tried. I really did. You can't blame me for you trying to punch a frost troll. Oh, another one of these unusual gems. Are you coming back, frost troll? I guess you are. Damn it, that was bad. But I can stagger him, that's good. No, I don't want to search her, I want to search the troll. So there's 2 casualties, but at least the important guy is still alive. Oh wait, bear claws, that was an ingredient. Search the satchel for everything before the ages of men. I'll take it. Alright, so where's the other guy? Oh, this is the exit. Way to Skyrim. So, sadly 2 dead. But, well, can't be helped. I guess it's been too long since I last did that quest, otherwise I could have saved both of them, probably. Could have drawn aggro of the troll to me, and, well... Okay, frame rate is solid again, that's fine. Talk to Delphine, so I'm guessing I'll meet her in Riverwood. Yes. Fast travel to Riverwood. There's also a light dragon armor, which was added later, so I guess it's not been updated in this particular loading screen hint. Poison will be used on the next hit indeed. Is Serana back with me? Yes, she is. And so is the lag. Oh well. It's back to normal now. I like Riverwood.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
Oh, all this bickering over women. This is below me. For I am from afar. Load, please. Thank you. Who's making...
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Okay. That's fine. So, Serana, come in. Follow me.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful?
The Thalmor know nothing about the dragons.
Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that?
Mm-hmm. Why'd you send me if you weren't going to believe me?
You're right, you're right. I was sure it must have been them. If not the Thalmor, who? Or what?
I don't know, but the Thalmor are looking for someone named Esbern.
Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons.
What would the Thalmor want with Esbern?
You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
So the Thalmor think the Blades know about the dragons.
Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is?
They seem to think he's hiding out in Riften.
Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Ask around the Ragged Flagon in the Ratway. It's at least a good starting point. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
Alright. So... Oh! Diplomatic immunity. Just got the achievement. Fairly certain I've gotten that one before, actually. But, oh well. So, where's my stuff? That's a dead stuffed mud crab.
Yes? What did you need?
That's the annoying bit about companions. So, is my stuff somewhere down
Do you
here?
need something?
Yes, get out the way. Perhaps in here? Indeed. So, let's get back to Riften, or rather, well, actually it's back to Riften, we've been there before. And find this Esbern guy. I think we could talk to the freed prisoner and get information out of him, but might as well not. Let's just leave him alone. I wouldn't want him to die as well. That would make me feel bad. In fact, I'm actually feeling fairly bad for having killed two of my friend's helpers. I know it's just a game, but somehow I always feel bad when the good guys die. Or the innocent, rather. I mean, that serving woman wasn't a good guy, she just... I guess she happened to be too attractive. Which is probably just the way of the world. If I ever find that merchant guy again, though, I'll just kill him.
His Maven Blackbriar had back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They
That's-
represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened in the city.
You see, I want to stop and check out all these conversations that are happening, but there's always so many. I just can't do it. So, let's go to the Ratway, which is kind of the sewers. Kind of not a very nice place. Hope you didn't notice too much that I'm kind of drinking stuff while playing. Not alcohol, but it's too hot not to drink.
I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are you always acting like such a big baby? I've gotten us this far. Is someone there?
I knew I heard something.
Fairly certain he's a bad guy.
Done and done.
You see in Fallout, I could now check, I would get fingers from him if he was a bad guy, but... I kind of have to guess here, but I think they were plotting something. I don't know. I guess I should have left them alive so you can see, but... I didn't feel like it. This is not gonna be a very easy escape, or rather... No, I don't think I need to unlock that. Maybe I do. Map. So I need to get to there. I saw that just in time. Again, I don't want this to happen by accident during a fight, which I'm fairly certain is gonna break out here.
Who's
Oh no!
heard something?
Stand what? Sorry, I'm listening. Okay, Gloves of the Pugilist. Why, hey, these are nice for, well, I guess, fist fights.
Yes.
I'll take
What
it
did you
all.
need?
Nothing. Just please refrain from talking. You're here to look pretty and kill things. Not necessarily in that order. That didn't make much sense, did it? No, it probably didn't. Huh. So, lots of traps about. Seems like someone was a little paranoid. It's very atmospheric down here. Dropping down water and stuff. Open door, please. Butterfly, I want you, I want you. There we go.
Yes? What did you need?
There's another one. And some mountain flowers, and this looks like a chop block or something. Regardless.
Where'd you come from?
Time to end this little game.
Alright, so apparently the guy with the name Lowlife is not a good guy.
That'll teach you.
Just searching him before Serana turns him into one of her minions. Okay, we've had that book before, I guess. Because it's meant to give a skill point. But here we are, the Ragged Flagon. Could have sworn there must be an easier way in, but apparently not. Let's see if we can find that Esbern guy in here.
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay.
No idea what that quest came from. What are you talking about? No wait, you must be the face sculptor I've heard about.
Yes, I once practiced my art in the salons and manners of Tamriel's great and good. Now the scum of Skyrim are my only clients. But no matter, the greatest artists are never recognized in their own time. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face?
Oh, I can change my appearance? How does that work? How is a sculptor... I'll have to think about it.
Indeed. It is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife.
Oh, she's a flesh sculptor.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently she's who I want to talk to if I want to change my face. Which I'm currently kind of not interested in.
Well, well.
color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain. Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again.
Oh, he was that guy from who wanted to recruit us for the Thieves Guild. Getting here was easy.
Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me?
Deadbeats? What they be?
They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways.
Sounds good. Who are they?
Kirava, Bersi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization.
How did you want me to handle it?
Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business.
Alright, consider it done.
Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going.
Okay.
I'll be here when you're done.
So now let's
Yes?
talk to the
What did
owner
you
of
need?
this particular
You'd
place.
better have coin to... Got a lot of nerve coming down here.
I'm looking for an
People
old
tend to
guy
get
hiding
hurt
somewhere
in the
out in
rat
Riften.
way. Huh. Lot of old guys around. I don't really know how I can help.
I need to talk to him. I'm a friend. His life's in danger.
That's a touching story. Now get out of my face!
Apparently I'm not very high in speechcraft.
Huh. Lot of old guys around.
Fine, so I'll give him some
I don't really know
money.
how I can help. Well, when you put it that way, I think I do know the old guy you're talking about. He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Hardly ever leaves the place. Has someone bring him food and such. Crazy old coot from what I've heard. For that to stand out down here, he must really be off his nut.
Okay, where does he live?
He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Be careful. You're not the only one looking for him. Until next time.
Have
So-
anything for us yet?
That was interesting information. I'm sorry for kind of skipping along the dialogue, but it's already quite far progressed in this episode, and I don't want these to get too talky, I guess. Hello, Thalmor.
What was that?
Who's there?
Nothing. Nothing's happening. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It was just your imagination.
Mine's playing tricks on me.
Well, that was meant to work on the Thalmor. I hadn't quite intended it to work on Serana as well. Raindrops? Okay. And I'm carrying too much. Yeah, I was kinda high before, so the dragon stuff is not helping. Can probably drop the goat horns. Well, that helped. Now this trap I actually do see in advance. Ooh, a silver necklace. Wow. So the Thalmor seem to have been through here. And not the nicest of people. Well, as I'm sure you'd figured out. And I'm certain there's more of them here. If possible, I'm trying to get in more sneaking kill, more sneak kills.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
Okay, archery increased to 73. That's nice. And that might be all of them now. 73 is quite high. By the way, I'm not going to legendary the archery skill. In one of the recent updates, well, it was changed so you could make your skills legendary. Basically all that meant is when you had a skill maxed, so on skill level 100, you could reset it to basically gain experience from leveling it up again. But I'm not interested in that. Well, I am, just not for the archery skill, because I want archery to be strong and useful and not be kinda reset back to 15. Okay. Elven bracers of eminent alchemy. That's nice. Some iron ingots. Can I use the workbench? Well, can I actually upgrade anything? That's the question. No, I can't. So, items. What can I drop? I guess the Orcish Greatsword. No, I want to drop... Equip Sapphire. Drop it. Alright. Still kind of stuck on the differences between Skyrim and Fallout 3. But wow, someone is constipated. No, I want the coin purse, thank you. I'll just quickly loot this room. That was bad. Okay, take it all. Take the gold. Oh, is that the one she raised? Apparently. So, yeah, we'll see each other again in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one, and until then, have fun.